What's up, Brooklyn Squad? Come get the smoke, baby. What it do? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna make this real quick, y'all, because I have so much other things that I'm really supposed to be working on. But I wanted to come on and talk about a little bit about Whitney Houston. I've been wanting to talk about her on this platform. I think I talked about her on my other platform a little bit when we did the seafood boil. I showed a little bit of Bobby Brown's sister. We did that whole seafood boil and I was eating and we talked about a little bit of that. But on this channel, it would be a lot more different and it would be more significant to do it on this channel rather. So that's what we're going to do. I saw something that I thought was shocking to me. And that's the only reason I was like, you know what? Let me come on here and show y'all. Because I had no idea. So welcome to Brooklyn Squad. Come get this smoke. Okay. Shout out to the Brooklyn Squad. Come get this smoke. You know you girl gonna do a live. I mean, why not? What the fuck? Why? What? Why? Okay. You know your girl gonna do a live. I gotta show up. I gotta get my my numbers and stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? What it do, baby? You know? So yes, y'all. Even though if we don't get nobody on this live with me, I got me and God, and it is okay, because that's how it's gonna be from now on anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's gonna be. My girl Katie, of course. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Katie. Yeah. Brooklyn Squad, come get this smoke. I got my disclaimer up. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, technical scholarship, and research. And there go my baby right there. What it do, my girl Katie? Hey, love. Girl, I just saw something and I was like, I need to come on here and bring it. It's about Whitney Houston, and I was like, damn, I wonder if anybody else knew this. So I was like, let me just come on here and bring it real quick, and then I'm going to just get off. I'm not going to stay that long. But I was like, yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to bring it on this channel especially. You know what I mean? So, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to find it too. All right, we got two people. I don't know who's in the back. Who cares? So before I move on to the girl Whitney Houston, I will be moving a lot of my stuff over to Rumble. I heard Rumble is where it is at. Because a lot of things, I was listening to another content creator over there on Rumble today, and they were saying that YouTube is getting crazy. Like the YouTube creators that made YouTube and stuff like that, like they're banning a lot of stuff, they demonetizing a lot of stuff, they just getting a little out of stand. There's a lot of stuff that you cannot do on here no more. And she was right. She was right. Like she was going in on YouTube today, yo. But she was right. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to her and I was like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you cannot even show on YouTube. And I don't get that because a lot of things I be watching, right? And people be showing without even blurring it out. And they videos go through. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, it's good to go through other platforms and get your shit spread it out there. Because baby, if your shit ain't popping or if something happens to your channel on YouTube, what you gonna do? How you gonna make your money? I mean, you might have a little side job or somewhere else, but baby, you're gonna have to go to another platform and I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna Rumble is gonna be where it's at over there. Thank you, Katie, my boo. Yes, Rumble is where it's at. Also, we're gonna be doing bingo. Well, I got so many, but yeah, let's just focus on Rumble. Um, Stereo. I know you got Stereo and Clubhouse also, because Clubhouse is a really big platform. A lot of famous people is on Clubhouse also, but that's neither here nor there. But you can get a lot of stuff out, awareness on Clubhouse. I remember going on Clubhouse and talking about Jelani Day, and he didn't, the guy that I was talking to heard nothing about the Jelani Day case. And he was like, you need to bring your peoples from the YouTube, your channel, and come over here and kick it with us about these cases, because we need that. Like, I never heard about these cases you're talking about. So yeah, it's just good to venture out and just communicate and just venture with new people and vibe with the positive and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whitney Houston, baby. Oh, and also, well, I'm not gonna give all the tea on here. But anyway, Whitney Houston, y'all. Ooh, now y'all remember, right? Katie, remember when she was she did the bodyguard. She did the bodyguard. Now, what I didn't know is, and I want to play this. Damn, I'm gonna play it on here. Fuck it, I'm gonna play it on here. I don't know where I want to play it on, but let me just see something first. Because I want to play this because Kevin, I could never say this man's last name right, and y'all know I messed up with names. But Kevin Coster or whatever, I might have said his name right. Kevin Coster, he was at her funeral. He calls her the love of his life. Ooh, Whitney, what was going on? Allegedly, I'm wondering if they had a little thing. Now, Whitney's a bad bee. Whitney's beautiful, talented. The voice is amazing. I mean, she's just that woman, not that girl. She's just that woman. And I'm sure she had a lot of men and females trying to come at her. You know, we heard the rumor about the whole lesbian thing allegedly and all that. So, but Kevin Costa was saying that that was his true love. I want you to listen to something what he said at her funeral, and what he was saying, what the movie people were saying about Whitney, that irked me. Because that's how it is back then, and it's still like that to this day with Black people. Check this out. Maybe I should play it on here so y'all can see it. Nah, I'm just gonna let y'all hear it, actually. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting more smarter. Check this out, y'all. Hold on.
Fair question. It was. There would be a lot riding on this. Maybe a more experienced actress was the way to go.
Oh, wait.
I was reminded that this would be her first acting role.
Wait.
We could also this. We could also think about another singer.
The world for the bodyguard. And the only person he could think of was Whitney. However, it was actually a struggle to get Whitney to do the role because one, she was Black, and you know, Hollywood and racism.
Let's
and
start it from the beginning.
Magnetic.
You weren't just pretty. You were as beautiful as a woman could be. And people didn't just like you, Whitney. They loved you.
Well, obviously, Whitney was a beautiful woman with the most amazing voice, and she also had a heart of gold. So I can understand why anyone would fall madly in love with her, including Kevin Costner. And honestly, if there's one person who has talked a lot, and I mean a lot, about Whitney since she died, it has got to be Kevin. So their relationship goes back to 1992, when Whitney and Kevin starred opposite each other in the year's biggest romantic drama, The Bodyguard. And while the movie was a huge box office success, something else made headlines about it: the connection between Whitney and Kevin. Apparently, Kevin wanted the most beautiful woman in the world for The Bodyguard, and the only person he could think of was Whitney. However, it was actually a struggle to get Whitney to do the role because, one, she was black, and Hollywood and racism, and two, she was not an experienced actress.
I was reminded that this would be her first acting role. We could also think about another singer, was a suggestion. Maybe somebody white.
Oh, so there was two things wrong with that. She was black, and it was her first time acting. They wanted a white person, a white woman. He wanted the most beautifulest actress there was, and only Whitney Houston. But they said, wait a minute, we got a problem, Kevin. We got a big problem. She's black. And she don't know how to act. It's her first time.
Nobody ever said it out loud, but it was a fair question. It was. There would be a lot riding on this. Maybe a more experienced actress was the way to go. It was clear I really had to think about this.
Let's just say that regardless of how much people tried to discourage Kevin, and even though Whitney herself had doubts about whether she could do the role or not, to Kevin, Whitney was perfect.
A lot of leading men could have played my part. A lot of guys could have filled that role. But you, Whitney, I truly believe that you were the only one that could have played Rachel Marin at that time.
In fact, Kevin waited for a whole year while Whitney was on tour, and the people in the production found that a bit crazy, considering Whitney had no acting experience. For her part, Whitney said that Kevin reached out to her personally regarding the role of Rachel Marin and was determined to have her star opposite him. According to Whitney, Kevin even told her that if she didn't do the movie with him, there would be no movie.
He said, if you don't do this movie, I won't do this movie.
Kevin is also the one who said that Whitney should sing I Will Always Love You, and he wanted her to do it a cappella at the beginning because he felt that their emotion in the movie would be undeniable. True to his word, it was simply magical. And because of the bond they formed together on set, Whitney knew that she had made a friend for life and maybe even an admirer.
I mean, there were moments when Kevin and I would be off into a corner somewhere, going over our script. We'd take our days off and we'd go through our scripts together, our scenes together. Kevin's the kind of person, we became such good friends during this movie. I know that I made a friend in Hollywood for life.
Sadly, Whitney passed away in 2012, and Kevin was one of the people who gave a tribute at Whitney's funeral, and the pain in his voice was pretty evident. In fact, if you ask me, he delivered a eulogy as if he was a widower in grief.
So off you go.
So he waited a whole year and some change for her to go on tour for this movie? And she didn't even know how to act? That says something. That says a lot. That says a lot. Wow.
Whitney, off you go. Escorted by an army of angels.
Oh, wow. Oh, mercy. Escorted by an army of angels, y'all. Aww.
When you sing before him, don't you worry. You'll be good enough.
At the time of Whitney Houston's passing in February of
That's
2012, Kevin had also released a statement saying she was his one true love. He actually released the statement seemingly blaming himself for Whitney's death, where he said, "I let her down. I should have been there and I wasn't. And now for the rest of my life, I will have to live with that pain. I saved her then. I should have saved her now. She was my one true love. I still have I Will Always Love You as my ringtone, and I count it as a badge of honor every time I get mocked for it." So Kevin did actually say that Whitney was his one true love, and that apparently was not surprising to the people who worked with them on The Bodyguard because they always saw how he looked at Whitney. A source even told Radar Online that Kevin couldn't keep his eyes off her, but at the time, Whitney was set to wed Bobby Brown and shut down her romance with Kevin when the film wrapped. Kevin was also married at the time, but his marriage was already pretty rocky, which is probably why he openly said that Whitney was his one true love. And he hasn't stopped speaking so highly of Whitney since. For instance, while appearing on CNN, Kevin opened up to Anderson Cooper about the letters he used to write to Whitney in hopes that they would help her get the help she needed with battling her addictions.
And so when someone said, would you write someone a letter who you know is having trouble? And I did.
Kevin also later reflected on the letters that he wrote to Whitney during a sit-down with E.T., but he did say that he wasn't sure whether those letters were ever read. However, he still spoke very highly of Whitney, regardless of what she was going through in the months leading up to her death.
The world saw us having a very special relationship. I mean, I've had a lot of people explain it to me that way.
During an interview with Ellen 2 years after Whitney passed away, Kevin also opened up about the exact moment he heard about Whitney's death, which was when his son was having a birthday party. And he said that Whitney will forever be special, not just to him, but to the entire world. In 2018, when Kevin was asked what he thought made The Bodyguard special, his answer was, "You know it, Whitney Houston."
It was so beautiful, and I thought, well, this is the girl for me. And not everyone thought that. It turned out, but I did. And when we were done, it was a really important moment in her life and her career, and we'll always be locked together that way.
At the Screen Actors Guild Awards in 2022, Kevin once again remembered the bond he had with Whitney, saying that when movies are working at their very best, there are moments and images that they'll never forget. And for The Bodyguard, it was when Whitney sang "I Will Always Love You." Kevin said, "I don't think we'll ever forget when that little song came out, that she just blew up. She sang the first part of it a cappella, and musically, the world was never the same." In September 2022, Kevin again took to Instagram to announce that The Bodyguard would be playing on the big screen to commemorate its 30th anniversary, right, Katie? And once again, he praised Whitney, saying, "I couldn't be more excited that we'll all get to re-experience this film and the magic that happened when Whitney stepped in front of the camera. I hope you'll join us in celebrating this movie and her legacy." Honestly, judging by everything that Kevin has said about Whitney over the years, we can tell that he was deeply infatuated, but apparently there was also something else that stood in the way of them ever having a relationship. Whitney preferred black men, allegedly. Plus, it has been said a couple of times that the people around Whitney told her that dating a white man would have been a kiss of death to her career. So she just stuck to the black men, allegedly. Who knows? Yeah, I know. There's a clear...
Okay. Wow. But she still passed. Because, well, first of all, that man, Kevin, baby. Yes, Katie, that is crazy. He waited over a year. He knew that was the one. And they try to tell him, she ain't the one because she black. She's black. We need a white one. And she can't act. That's just her first time acting. But look, acting classes and all that stuff, they blew that movie out the frame. That is still the best movie of all times. Forever it will be. I Will Always Love You. I love that movie. That movie is good. Now that movie, I will watch again. Okay? I can watch that movie again. That movie is good. That movie is really good. I love how they say, not, I'm being sarcastic when I say I love how they say when they tell her, stay with the black men. Huh? Oh, okay. Good night. I thought the door was closed. When they told her, Stay with the black man because the white man would be a kiss of death. I don't know about that. Because these days, honey, anything is a kiss of death. You got Satan all around you. And she still wind up unalive. And it was by the people, I bet, that she loved and that she had a bond with. The people that you see the thumbnail I got up, I put her 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 albums, the microphone, then I put loyalty, and then I put money next to her because I felt like this. Check this shit out. Okay. With Whitney Houston, she had all that. She had the albums, she had the awards, she had the number one hit movie. I will always love you. That one, you know. She had the friends and associates and the money, the fame, but she didn't have the loyalty. They wasn't loyal to her. When she had the money and the fame, they act like they was loyal to her. They act like they were her friends. You know what I'm saying? They pretended. They had the mask on. But whatever happened to her in that hotel, those marks that was on her body and the and there was more marks that shouldn't been on her body that should have been counted for. This is it's so much stuff with Whitney. It's crazy. I want to do a whole live with just from the beginning to the end. Not today, but I really do want to do one because how that went down with her is crazy. It's crazy. They blamed Ray J. She was supposed to be dating Ray J at one time. He said that was his good. They was dating. Who knows? Allegedly, I don't know. They could have been dating. I remember she came all wet in that hotel and gave Brandy that note. And it was I think it was an interview. Was it an interview? It was one of the interviews, or it could have been a live that I seen allegedly, where the person was saying that that note to Brandy, oh, it could have been Brandy. I forgot. It was somebody that said it though. It was a female that said that note was the first note of Brandy of Whitney Houston letting her know like they tried to unalive me the first time they tried to unalive her. I guess they tried to drown her the first time. I don't know. It's just so much to this, y'all. Do I think that she was killed? Yeah, I do think somebody was out there to get her. I think somebody took her life. I don't think that she took an overdose and she drowned herself in a little bathtub. No, I don't think that. I think that somebody took her life. And I think that it was the people, like they say, the kiss of death. The kiss of death is anybody around you that's sneaky and conniving. Those are the kiss of death. Those are the demons. And she knew it. She might didn't know all of them because there were so many in her camp. You know, so many. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Katie. There were so many in her camp, but she knew a few of them. And what was that man that did the party? Let me look it up. Because that was his party. And he was her mentor. Clyde Davis. I didn't even have to look it up. Boom. That was God because that shit came right to my mind. Unbelievable. And I never talk about that man. Clyde Davis. Thank you, God. Clyde Davis. He's another kiss of death. He mentored Whitney for many, 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 many years. He act like that he cared about her, and he he is the devil. He continued to have that party as they were bringing her body out, and then said that's what Whitney would have wanted. Honey, her friend said that is not what Whitney would have wanted. She would have said, stop the show. It must not go on. Not it must go on. Stop it. It's a shame that you have someone so talented, so much, so beautiful, so smart. And she looked like she had a great sense of humor because I watched some of her stuff before. I know the devil. I know Katie. I know, baby. You know, I know. She looked like she had such a great sense of humor. But she was just around the wrong camp. Those people in that music industry, they are part of Illuminati. I think that, and I want to look more into it because I think it, I think that once you make a deal, you're making a deal with the devil when it comes to the music industry to a certain extent. And I think it's better for you not to sign a deal with any music industry at all. I think it's good for you to go dolo. Be your own. Once you sign that dotted line, you signed your soul over. And I believe that's what happened to her. I also, absolutely, right, Katie? And I also believe that she wanted to get out for so long. For so long. You don't see 50 Cent going through issues like this. He's his own person. I don't believe they never signed a dotted line. They signed a dotted line for 50. Okay? And you know, a lot of people talk shit about that man, right? He has helped so many people get where they're at right now. In front of the scene and in back of the scene, behind the camera. See, that's where it really lies. It's not in front of the fucking camera. Fuck the camera. What's going in back? They loved Whitney. They cherished her. They smiled. You know, everywhere she went, the paparazzi, her family, her friends, But behind the camera, I bet you they were stealing that girl's money. Doing all type of evil shit. And she winds up unalive now. Look at that. You have to learn how to separate yourself from the devil. Because they're not going to come in the face of a devil. They're going to come in the face like me, you, and humans. You know what I'm saying? That's the face that they come in. And because they come in those faces, we don't know. We're thinking, okay, yeah, they're cool. You know? We accept them. We give them a half of our heart. No. She signed that damn paper. They owned Whitney Houston. I wish that Pop Smoke would have never signed that paper. Even though they swear that they say this wasn't planned, once he signed that paper, shit started going weird. It's crazy. You know, if Whitney Houston was still alive, oh my God. I really think that she really, really would have took everybody out on top. I think that she would have had so many artists under her because she seemed like the person that want to help people, that want to see you really, really grow, that want to see you really grow out there and really help you. No strings attached. You know what I'm saying? She really want to see that, really want you to be successful and stuff. And I think she would have had a lot of people under her wing. She would have helped a lot of artists. I think that she would have got away from Clyde Davis or whoever the hell else was in her path. And she would have been teaching new artists, listen, don't sign that damn paper because the mask is the devil. Like, she would have been showing them shit because she would have learned. And it's sad what happened to her daughter too, Bobby Christina. In the same predicament that happened to her. But see, there's an extra thing that happened to her. She was starved. She was starved to death because she was malnourished. Yep, woo, baby. But you see what happened to that young man, right? He's no longer alive. God always protects his angels. When you come after God's angels, it's not going to look pretty. And then people wonder why little things happen to them. They don't see it now, but it happens, and they be like, damn, what the fuck? This is why. God does protect his angels. And you have to protect your energy. I have to protect my energy. You have to protect your energy. And I bet you Whitney Houston was trying to protect her energy, but it was too damn late. It was too late. At the end of the day, it was too many. She probably was drugged or something. Who knows, It's sad. I really liked her. Oh my God, I love Whitney Houston. That voice of hers. I could sing like her. And let me stop. Everyone has to protect themselves, exactly, because listen, ain't no one gonna protect you. You have to protect your own energy. You have to protect you get your own vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody got you. Yeah, girl, I could sing just like her too. I could dance like her. Let me stop. Shit, wish I could sing like Whitney. I don't think nobody, man. Whitney Houston, she just got that voice. Beautiful. That broke my heart when she came on the awards, and she was just so thin. You know, that addiction took her. Damn. You know, 50 been in this music in this business for a long time, right? And you know, he don't smoke weed, he don't do drugs because he watched his mother and his family do it. So he stay away from it, you know? And he builds empires. He's a business person. The fuck? That's a business person. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's what I mean, shit. He done taught so many, man. Oh, my allergies is really, I could feel my allergies right up here. Ooh, ooh, right up here. Yeah, 50 is definitely a business person. Oh, I want to do a thing on him, matter of fact. Not today, of course, but you know. Please hit the like button. I'm not going to be asking people no more to hit the like button because if they hit it, they hit it. They don't, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just like, who gives a fuck? I don't even care anymore. It is what it is. They know to hit it. You know what I'm saying? People be doing grimy shit behind the scenes, like in the background and shit. All right, I hit it too. So two people hit it, and it was two up here. Thank you. And I just hit it. So that means that we got one more. We got another person coming in. So, yeah, with this channel, y'all, mine's are flared up to high pollen level. Your allergies too? Yeah, I'm allergic to pollen too, girl. It's horrible. Do you take anything for it? Claritin don't do a damn thing. Claritin don't do nothing. And will always. You know, Bobby Brown. They did Bobby. They did Bobby dirty. I think that they should have let him go and be a part of that funeral and just that was just crazy. He oh God. I mean, I know in a relationship you have your ups and downs and shit like that. Zyrtex, yes, that works. That works like that. That little pill is expensive as hell though, girl. Get Claritin is garbage. Yeah. Zyrtex. I took Zyrtex one time. That was like 10 years ago. I think we got some here. I don't know. I gotta look. I think we're taking some on vacation. But I know relationships go through shit. Like Bobby and Whitney had their thing, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that was his ex-wife. They was married. When she died, he should have been able to go to her funeral, pay his respects and all that stuff, not try to get banned and all that. I think that was freaking. I think that was insane. I think that was insane. I felt so bad for him. I was like, you got to be kidding me. He done already lost his ex-wife, and or was it his daughter's funeral? No, it was Whitney's funeral. Couldn't have been Bobby's. It was Whitney's funeral. Damn shame. All that trying to show him what y'all trying to show him. What are y'all trying to prove by not letting him come see his wife for the last time? I don't know. It's crazy. Insane, insane. Insane in the midbrain. Insane and the got no brain. Remember that song, Katie? Insane in the midbrain. Insane and it got no brain. I used to love that crazy ass song. Oh my god, when I was younger. I forgot who sang that song. Some crazy ass group. Yeah. I got an interview Saturday, suppose. I don't know. I got so much stuff this week, though. I should have pushed the interview back a little bit longer. Maybe when I get back from my vacation. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So if you're not into helping victims and into crime and supporting awareness, just don't come watch my shows. Don't look at my videos. Don't watch my shows. Don't just please stay away. Stay away, stay away. Cause I am for the victims. I am here to support the victims and their families. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing boring about victims telling their stories. So I have a victim that will be on my live. I'm sure they would be understanding if you want to wait until a further notice. Yeah, I'm thinking about it because I might still do a Saturday. I'm thinking about it because I'm also trying to find out more information on it as well. I looked at some stuff today, but I don't know. I think I'm going to reach out again to her because I pulled something up and I was like, oh, I don't know. It's like a school board meeting. So this interview is yes, it's deep. It's very deep. It's something that I think needs to be said. Yeah, I think it needs to be done. But maybe I would just do it on another platform. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Maybe just for my Patreons. I'm not sure. Who knows? Oh, my mouth hurt. I have ideas what I'm going to start doing with my videos. Well, I'm going to be cutting down a lot I'm going to go through a lot of my list on my monetizations and stuff like that. Because you know in the beginning when you be happy that you can monetize people and you just be like, okay, you're monetized, you're monetized, you're monetized. Yep, you too, girl. Yep, you too, boy. Yep, you too. Not even thinking and really like seeing who's who. Just watching, paying attention and noticing. And so I'm gonna be people are gonna be not too happy and I don't give a fuck. Yeah. So I'm gonna be looking at my list. A lot of stuff is gonna be changed. Um yeah, it's gonna be a lot of changes. Yeah. A lot of changes, baby. I have to do what I have to do for me and my spirit. And I'm okay with that. Exactly. I own my peace. I never had no bullshit like the internet bullshit this before. Like, this is crazy. Like, nah, not me. Even my attorney thought it was crazy. Like, she was like, too much. She's going to get back to me. But I have to talk about that to you another time, Katie. I can't talk about that on here. But I'm gonna end this live, y'all. And I will see y'all next time. I just wanted to talk about the Whitney Houston. And that's really about it. I'm about to go eat my food that I cooked. And I don't know. I might put some videos out, or I just might chill because I can do that because that's my motherfucking business, and put on a movie and just fall back. You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow I'm gonna make my appointment for my GED test. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow I'm gonna make my appointment for my GED test. Yes. I was talking to my girl today, and I was like, uh I wanted to take the pre-test, but I was looking on the internet because she has sent me, my girl Shaw Nation sent me some stuff on instead of paying for the pre-test, you could look on YouTube. So I was looking at that today and stuff, and I was like, oh, I could just look at a few things like that and then just take the test. Even if I fell in, I'm gonna still take the classes again, or just take the part that I failed at. Like, I'm still gonna take the test, regardless of people think that you don't need a GED to be successful on YouTube. Who the fuck said I wanted to be a YouTube successful bitch? Bitch, no, I want to go to college. I want to learn. I want to learn different things. I don't want to be YouTube for life. What the fuck? Like, this is okay, but baby, this ain't gonna be forever. This would just get me a kick start until, if I, get a little bit of money here, save up and start a career. This is not a career for me. I mean, no, not for me. This is a good start to kick off with and save up. You know what I'm saying? But then really start thinking of, I want to be a businesswoman. I want to really do something. I want to, and it's not to shade whoever think that YouTube is going to be forever for them. You know what I'm saying? That's for you. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. But I'm not, no. I want this to start off with. I do take it serious, but this would be a kickstart for me to what I really want to do, and that is really to build something, to build my own brand, and to help families. I want my name on something to help families, basically. I want to help people, So, yeah. Yes, the sky is the limit. All right, y'all. I'm out. I will see y'all tomorrow. Everyone have a blessed night. And when I go on my vacation next week, I will be vlogging and we'll be laying on the beach enjoying ourselves. So everybody have a blessed night. Be safe. I love you, Katie. Good night. Peace.